The Falsification of History, Science, and Reality, an Analytical Report. 1. Introduction. This report examines recurring claims of historical distortion, scientific manipulation, and cultural conditioning. The central thesis is straightforward: societies are governed not only through law and policy but also through carefully crafted illusions. Whether in narratives of world wars, pandemics, or dinosaurs on children's pajamas, the guiding principle appears to be the same: control by perception. Footnote. This section sets the stage by framing history and science as tools of psychological governance. 2. History as theater. The claim presented is that major events did occur but rarely for the reasons advertised. Wars, assassinations, and tragedies are reframed to align with elite agendas. The suggestion is not that history itself is fiction, but that its script is rewritten. If Shakespeare claimed all the world's a stage, the author quips that historians may simply be underpaid dramatists. Footnote. This section emphasizes that historical events are often manipulated in purpose and interpretation rather than in fact. 3. Science as the new religion. The report asserts that science has replaced religion as the modern orthodoxy. Darwinism, pandemics, and climate debates are cited as examples where consensus functions like dogma. Myths once explained thunder, now peer-reviewed certainty explains everything else. Skepticism is heresy. Humorously, one might note that scientists in lab coats have simply traded in priestly robes. Footnote. This section highlights the critique of science as ideology rather than pure inquiry. 4. Consumerism and bread and circuses. The Roman strategy of bread and circuses finds its digital sequel in streaming services, fashion cycles, and phone upgrades. Citizens are kept occupied by goods, gadgets, and entertainment, while resources are extracted and recycled into profit. Fashion is labeled as planned obsolescence in fabric form, making wardrobes an excellent case study in cultural hypnosis. Footnote. This section illustrates how consumerism serves as a mechanism of control through distraction. 5. Energy and the green paradox. The report notes irony in energy policy: fossil fuels dominate electricity production even as fossil fuels are denounced. Solar panels are promoted while skies are dimmed, electric cars require enough power to light a neighborhood. The supposed green solution sometimes appears less eco-friendly than a horse and buggy. Footnote. This section underscores contradictions in modern energy narratives. 6. The Antarctic Mystery. Antarctica is identified as the most legally protected desert on Earth, guarded by an international treaty signed by all nations, an achievement unmatched in world history. Tourists may see penguins but not the continent itself. Speculation ranges from ice walls hiding new continents to secret bases. The only certainty is that something valuable is being hidden, likely not just snow. Footnote. This section raises suspicion over restrictions surrounding Antarctica's access and governance. 7. Gravity, flat Earth, and the Hegel, well, dialectic. Gravity is questioned as a contrived theory invented to preserve the globe model. The alternative explanation, relative density, suggests things fall because they are heavier than air, not because the planet has an invisible leash. The flat Earth debate is portrayed as a classic dialectic trap, two extremes designed to obscure a third possibility. The butterfly that defies gravity becomes the accidental comedian in this cosmic farce. Footnote. This section critiques conventional physics and highlights how binary debates may mask other explanations. 8. Propaganda and psychological manipulation. The report insists that propaganda is not simply posters or slogans but a comprehensive system of cognitive conditioning. Lies told frequently become perceived truth. Lies told spectacularly become museum exhibits. Ordinary citizens, largely decent, cannot imagine fabricating such fictions, which ironically makes them easier to deceive. Footnote. This section explains why propaganda works by exploiting human decency and repetition. 9. Conclusion and prospects for 2034. The outlook divides into two scenarios. If control mechanisms succeed, the future may feature transhumanist hybrids, downloadable memories, and corporate-managed humanity 2.0. If public resistance continues, decentralization and local trade may slowly replace corporate monopolies. The optimistic projection is that awakening will accelerate, and the architects of deception will discover that even illusions have expiration dates. Footnote. This section projects possible outcomes for the future, contrasting dystopian control with gradual emancipation.